Hi, I'm Fritha, speech and language therapist and neurodevelopmental specialist, and you're joining me on day 2 of our countdown to International DLD Day, which is on the 17th of October. Today I'm going to be describing in more details what telltale signs to look out for when children are struggling to both understand and use spoken language. Children with DLD, or Developmental Language Disorder, will generally have difficulties with language from an early age. Sometimes these will be easy to spot, but sometimes they can be less obvious, especially when children are hiding or masking their difficulties, or when they find ways to avoid activities they find tricky. Some children with DLD may start talking much later than their peers, or you might notice that they use a smaller range of words or struggle to put their words together in a way that makes sense. As children grow older and start nursery and school, you may notice that they struggle to tell you about the events of their day. Things might be in the wrong order, or they might not make sense. They might use the wrong word, even if they know the right one. For example, saying fork instead of spoon. They may struggle to remember names and find sequences like the days of the week difficult to master. You may notice frustration or withdrawal or both. You might find that your child struggles to follow spoken instructions and needs you to show them as well as tell them what you want them to do. You might find yourself having to repeat instructions or explanations and finding different ways of explaining things. When children are still young, they can often follow the classroom routine and look around them to see what others are doing. But as they get older, it may be more obvious that they are struggling to understand what's expected of them. They might be slow to start work, struggle to work independently, and they might need a lot of extra support at school. Spoken language is the most common way that information is shared within the classroom and is key to accessing both learning and social opportunities. When children with DLD are usually very socially motivated, kind and compassionate. They want to make friends and be included, but their difficulties with spoken language can make this really challenging. They may struggle to express their ideas in play, find conflict resolution difficult, and be disheartened when other children can't understand them. Fast-paced and group conversations will be particularly challenging, especially in noisy or busy environments. And the extra effort of keeping up may mean that children are often very tired or overwhelmed at the end of the day. It is not uncommon for children with DLD to have high levels of anxiety and poor self-esteem. They may struggle to explain their thoughts and emotions and feel that nobody understands them. If any of these sound familiar, please look out for tomorrow's video when I will be talking about how to seek support for your child. Please share these videos far and wide and help spread the word about DLD. See the links in comments. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.